Hello, my name is Visor, and welcome to episode 15 of Let's Play The Witcher 2, Iorveth side. Last episode, we finished chapter 1 by stealing the prison barge, saving some elven women, and then getting the hell out of Flotsam. In this episode, we'll be heading to Vergen, chasing after Letho. So let's see how we get there.
The assassin had had his day. Very true. He'd kidnapped Triss Marigold. It seemed like Foltest's life had not been enough. It seemed like the killer also wanted the monarch's former advisor. There was no time to think. It was time to act. Grabbing Geralt, I embarked on a voyage upriver, deeper into the Pontar Valley. If the elves could be believed, it was there that free folk from all around had assembled beneath Vergen's banners to resist the Kedweni invader. I should mention the exceptional individuals who made up my fellowship for this important quest. I usually get nervous around Scoia'tael. I see them as scoundrels and murderers and find their presence outright unwanted. But I must admit I was glad to have the help of Iorveth and his infamous bunch, who could prove highly helpful. Helpful? That's not nice. Highly useful, then.
"3,000 men, burned to ashes in minutes."
I remember the stillness when the news reached Vengerberg, the palace, the streets, the houses, the entire capital cloaked in silence.
The cries were here, every last man. I was somewhere beyond that hill, in the middle of the massacre.
What is your intention, Saskia?
I intend to stop Eden from being sold.
We cannot afford a war with Henselt. We must parley.
Leave issues of war to me, Prince. Concentrate on King Henselt. Yarpen Zigrin claims he's short-tempered. Provoke him to strike, and we'll negotiate once the battle's won.
I still cannot fathom why the nobles betrayed us.
Spit on the nobles, Prince. They've meant nothing since the day my peasant force scattered them on the Diffney.
By the good deity Creve, my lord. The girl is a demon incarnate.
Firstly, the girl has a name. Secondly, she's the best commander I have. All others have betrayed me.
But she's a monster. Creve spoke to me in a dream. I saw a snake-like she-demon devour your heritage.
Silence, Alcan. We near the meeting place.
Okay, so just to be clear, this is Prince Stennis, son of King Demavend, the guy that got killed in the intro. And currently he is with Saskia the Dragon Slayer, and a priest that says she's a demon. Interesting company, anyway.
We shall sign everything, Your Majesty. As you.
We have guests. Welcome, Stennis, son of Demavend. I invite you to join us.
Okay, let us parley. Though I'm walking this slowly because if I walk too quickly, sometimes some dialogue gets cut off. But I'm not really sure of the cutoff point.
Greetings, Henselt. You seem at home in Edern. You are here, yet I do not recall inviting you.
Felot did so in your stead. I'm here at his behest. I've broken no truces or treaties yet.
Oh, is that so? Mr. Brogan, please escort Count Felot to a secluded spot and remove his troublesome head.
Don't you dare, boy. You're no king. Your father.
My father is dead. The folk still mourn him while you betray his good name and his country.
Your Majesty, I must request your protection. This young man has lost his mind.
Take him away.
Your Majesty, what of our agreement?
I need you no longer, Felot, now Stennis is here.
Anyone else wish to object? Wonderful. To the matter at hand, then.
Well said. I will show you my hand. I've over 200 armed men encamped nearby, enough to hold the fort for several hours. Another 5,000 battle-hungry lads await on the other bank. What say you to that?
There'll be 5,000 dead lads should you move against Vergen.
Take time to consider, boy. These are border marches, a mere piece of land. Relinquish it to me and you'll keep your crown. Oppose me and I shall crush you without mercy. Give me Lomark and return to Vengerberg.
So yeah, Basically, he wants you to give a piece of your land for free because it's the richest land in the north, or something along those lines. Now, personally, I would not just give it to him, and I know Saskia says don't do that, so I'm definitely not picking the final option. However, I think we can force a duel, and that should be interesting.
Do you know why there are no marquises in Edirn? We've no marches to speak of, let alone to share. This is Upper Edirn, my fatherland, my subjects.
A wolf pup should think twice before growling like a bear.
I'll not be intimidated, Henselt.
Perhaps. Is it possible you merely play the courageous cockerel, yet deep inside fear eats at your heart? Is one push enough to send you over the edge, or must I push twice?
Try me.
I'm tired of this discussion. I have the upper hand and no amount of scintillating talk will change that. We both know I'll not leave empty-handed. What do you propose?
If I remember correctly, the second choice should trigger the duel, so let's do that.
I shall reimburse the cost of this foray and add enough to restore the luster to your palace at Ard Caraig. I'm certain our advisors can resolve the details.
That will take a great deal of gold.
Peace is priceless.
You want peace? Fight for it.
I'm not sure I understand.
You speak like a ruler, but words will only get you so far. You carry a sword, wear armor, and talk like a warrior. Now prove you are one. I challenge you to a duel, here and now, before these folk and the gods. Upper Edirn shall belong to the victor.
Sure.
Ready?
Begin when you will, King.
Blood and honor!
Opposing one another in a chivalrous duel shall be Henselt of Ard Caraig, King of Kedwin, Sovereign of Cairngorm and Malior, last of the line of the Unicorn, and Prince Stennis, son of King Demavend III of Edirn, lawful heir to the Edirnian throne. Gentlemen, begin.
Draw your sword.
Why is my title so short? And why did you put away your sword, you idiot? Jesus. Anyway, for this fight, it's pretty easy. You can't roll, you can't dodge. All you can do is swing and parry. But that's enough to kick this guy's ass, so we're doing fine.
Stop! Stop in the name of Creve, Freyr and Militale!
Hey! By the milk of Mother Creatrix's tits, Geralt of Rivia! And of the best company to boot.
Yarpen Zigrin.
It's been years, you old prick. It's great to see you in good health.
Geralt, staring as if you've seen a ghost. Muster up a hug for an old friend.
Geralt's head's not exactly on straight.
Ha! Meaning you truly did in, Foltest. Fine by me. Foltest was a ploughing niggard and a niggardly plougher. You did right, Geralt.
Not the point. Geralt's lost his memory.
And I didn't kill Foltest.
Right. What's the difference? Someone did. Well, we've bigger problems now.
Where's Saskia?
Oh, aye. Why is this butcher here?
I've come with 100 archers, the best in the world. We're here to aid your cause.
Well, you'll need to wait. Saskia and Prince Penis, rather Skinnis, went off to Parley with Henselt. Me and the boys are waiting in case something goes wrong. The sun's gone dark. Call the sorceress!
Come, Geralt.
Saskia! Get Saskia! She must not die!
Yay, we leveled up. Unfortunately, this is not the time to be putting in points, though. We gotta fight all these, wraiths and crap. Luckily, we got a bunch of, dwarves helping us out here. Kinda pissing me off that, it says Stennis lost that fight, though. I mean, I was winning the shit out of that, but, guess for the story, he has to go down. That's unfortunate. Actually, if you play this from Roach's side, you would actually hear nothing from Prince Stennis. Instead, Saskia would actually be doing all the talking and all the fighting. Granted, in terms of combat, it really made no difference. Neither of them could roll or really do anything. Nor could King Henselt, which you would actually play as if you played from Roach's side. Oh, here comes the Draugrs. This isn't too bad, though. We got a bunch of guys pounding on him from all sides. Really should be stun locking him, basically. I mean, look at him. I'm not even getting any hits in. Dwarves are just pounding him from the side and the back. There we go, one down. Is there a second one? Oh, there he is. Iorveth I actually like fighting with, because he actually uses a sword a lot. Yeah, occasionally he will use his bow, but I think he's better with a sword than Roach is. Plus, Roach doesn't have a bow. He has little daggers you throw occasionally. They're really not that effective overall. Nuclear owl, go!
An owl!
Philippa, she'll show us the way.
Iorveth, you've got some explaining to do.
My elephant's blood. Wraiths.
Silver harms them. I'll cover you.
Marty, help me!
Shut up, Ron.
Okay, so we'll get out of here.
Wonder how many more will turn.
The owl will shock most of them. Occasionally a few of them will get through. But it should be alright. Now this is going to be a long walk back to Vergen. Now also, if you do this from Roach's side, Stennis, even though he doesn't fight, doesn't get the help of an owl and pretty much dies in this section here. But this time around, we'll be able to keep him alive and, you know, maybe do something for Vergen. Still, this is very similar on the Roach side as well. This is a very slow part with really not much going on since, well, the owl kills most of the things. Oh, here is the first Draugr fight that we have to get involved with. I know we had a Draugr earlier, but this is a different type of fight. Iorveth is actually fairly useful. He does that spinning sword combo constantly. Usually kills him. Very fancy looking, but it does a lot of damage. You know what? let's just kill these guys. These guys are super annoying though, because they keep fucking teleporting around. But as long as we kill the Draugr, there's really no real threat in here anymore. Anyway, let's keep on going. Now really for this whole section, I don't really particularly like it. Especially the intro. It was almost like a live cutscene, but there was no benefit of it being live. We couldn't actually affect anything. The only thing I really could do is I could walk too fast and we would have missed dialogue, which would have been stupid. Ultimately, there's just no reason for it. It should have just been a cutscene before meeting Henselt. Oh, as you can see with the bubble, when you walk outside of it, it gets really dark really fast. So just stay inside the bubble, it'll work out for the best. However, I don't think you gain anything for staying inside the bubble. It's not like Chapter 1 where you stay inside the bubble, you get a bonus. Here, you just sort of have to keep doing this until you get to another Draugr fight.
Take that.
Though there is a bug here that can sometimes screw up your game. As you can tell, the owl doesn't really move if there's too many enemies around the perimeter. The problem is, it's possible for their spawn rate to be so high that the owl never moves. Definitely had that happen to me in a game, and really there's nothing you can do about it. All you can really do is reload the last save. Now, I've taken a little bit of damage, and that is kind of troublesome, because you're constantly in combat here. I don't think my regeneration in combat is actually that good. Plus, I didn't get a chance to drink my potions anyways. What can I do about it? Anyway, second Draugr fight. Let's take him out. As you can see, Stennis and Saskia will actually keep on walking forward. Sometimes they'll actually walk outside of the bubble, and then the game will warp them back. It's kind of weird. But I don't think it's going to happen this time. I think this time they just stopped out there, which is fine. Also, when you're in this bubble thing, none of the raids can actually come in here. They'll like spawn, walk in, and then just disappear again. There we go. Let's keep on going. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but the reason we keep stopping is those sorcerer wraiths sort of capture the owl, and then we can't make any progress. Anyway, this big battlefield here, this is basically things that happened, I think like 3 years ago when Kedwin attacked Edirn before. Henselt really want this Pontar Valley area because it used to belong to Kedwin, but I guess they lost it at some point. Anyway, we'll go into more details later on, but remember at the beginning of this chapter, they were talking about how a bunch of people got burned? Well, these were the people that got burned. Ah, here it is, the final Draugr fight. Let's take this guy on, and we'll get out of here. Where's Iorveth? Oh, he's still fighting those sorcerer wraiths. Oh, no big deal, we'll just fight this guy ourselves. And he's outside of the circle. Oh, he's back, okay. I don't really want to fight him outside of the circle.
Damn it.
I also can't take any more hits, because my health is really low. Technically, I don't actually have to fight the Draugr. It's just, it goes a little faster if both of us kill him. Yeah, like that. Technically, for these areas, as long as we kill these sorcerer wraiths, it'll be fine. But considering how often they teleport, it can be a hassle to track them down. There we go. That should be the last one. So now, my health is low, so I just need to make sure I don't take another hit, but we should be pretty close to the end now. I think we'll be okay. I think right over there. Pretty sure it's gonna get all misty over there when we leave.
The fog's ending, not far enough.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Motherfucker. God damn it. Fuck. And the save goes back to this whole meeting, so give me some time to play back to this point.
The fog's thin, not far now.
Alright, this time we'll leave through the mist. In fact, screw this bubble, I'm heading straight into the mist. It actually triggers the shift anyway.
I hate flying through fog. Saskia, are you all right?
It's just a flesh wound. You and the Witcher, we owe you our lives.
I'm here to protect you. And you, Witcher?
I'm after a Kingslayer who kidnapped Triss Merigold.
And brought her here?
Is this an interrogation?
There are warrants on your head in Temeria, Kedwin, and Redania.
and I'm responsible for Saskia's safety.
That's enough, Philippa. You told me yourself you thought him innocent.
Saskia, folk are riled. First the sun went out, then the squirrels arrived, now this fog. It's too much for the common folk.
True. Summon all the commanders to the meeting hall. Iorveth, give me some time. I must prepare them for your arrival. Witcher, Philippa, you must be there too. I wish to hear what we can expect from this anomaly and how we might be rid of it. Worry not, Yarpen. The legendary White Wolf and the equally famous Philippa Eilhart should have a remedy for several hundred rabid wraiths. I want to see all commanders in the council chamber. Philippa, that includes you and the Witcher. Cecil, the gates are to remain shut until we're done. You'll answer with your beard if they open for any reason.
Welcome to Vergen, Witcher. I'm Cecil Burden, the alderman.
Geralt of Rivia.
We've got a spare room at the inn. It's not much, but at least you'll have a roof over your head and a solid bed neath your ass.
Thanks, I could use that.
Scalen, show Master Geralt to his quarters, and visit Reverend Alkin's chambers on your way back to inform everyone that he has departed.
That is, that he died a hero, slain by the invaders.
Exactly. You see, Master Witcher? He's young but clever. We'll make a real dwarf out of him yet.
Honestly, I can't tell their ages apart. They look about the same age to me anyway. Anyway, we're gonna head with Scalen to our room in the inn, but Scalen makes for poor company. Every time I do this, he doesn't actually say anything, so we're just sort of quietly following along. And running ahead of him to the room directly doesn't actually trigger anything. You actually have to follow him. So this is gonna take a while. We will get a chance to really explore Vergen later on. When you play from Roach's side, you really don't see much of this place, and it's pretty big. I think it's more interesting than the Kedwini war camp anyway.
Look,
here's the inn. Apparently some of the dwarves don't like the fact that a lot of humans are coming. Can't really blame them. Humans are kind of dicks. Though I'm not really sure that dwarves are superior.
Don't be afraid of him!
Anyway, all the rooms are up here. If I remember correctly, our room is this one? Maybe? I mean, they all look about the same. They use the same assets. But Scalen doesn't seem to be coming in here, so... Is this my room? No. No, it is not. He's just sort of staring at me like I'm an idiot. Oh, wait. Maybe the open door threw off his AI. Let's see if he comes in. No. He is not coming in. Okay, then. So that's not our room. Which one is our room, then? I guess this is the one at the end of the hall. Yeah, this is the one. Oh, right. My room has a chest in it.
This shall be your chamber, Witcher. They say Selkirk of Gullet himself slept in this bed before battle. Didn't bring him any luck, but at least he was well rested before he died. Need anything else?
Thanks, Scalen.
Let me talk to him real quick, though, before we go to the War Council.
Geralt, right. My uncles told me a lot about you. Nice work with those spectres. And Saskia, well, I wager the gods didn't think you could save her.
Your uncle?
Cecil. I help him out here and there managing Vergen. Scalen Burden's my name.
Nice to meet you.
So we can do a few things with him. We can arm wrestle him. That's the whole bring it on Vergen type of deal. But instead, I just want to talk to him briefly. I thought he had some interesting dialogue.
What'll you do when the battle rolls around?
I'll be right out front fighting. Uncle Cecil's allowed it. Says I'm an adult. I'm gonna kick some kid when he arse.
No fears?
Of what? My uncle believes I can do it. And Yarpen taught me how to swing an axe with follow-through. I'll smash a few heads. Then go to the tavern and drink till I drop.
That's very... bold, I guess? No, that's not the word. Foolhardy? Brash?
Battles are unpredictable, and this'll be your first. You'll have to kill, wade through piles of bloody corpses, all the while watching you don't get cut down yourself. Sure you're ready for this?
To tell the truth, I'm shitting myself a bit. Straw dummies. That's all I've swung at so far. When I think on what's going to happen here. But, all for one and one for all, right? Just don't tell my uncle, please. He's thrashed me a few times already for talk like that.
I won't say a word.
Anyway, that's that. I just thought that was pretty interesting, how he viewed things. You don't really get to talk to him as much from Roach's side. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Next episode, we'll explore Vergen after we go to the War Council and take care of a bunch of other business. Until then, I hope you liked the video and we'll come back next time. And of course, thank you very much for watching.